This for all you fools that don't know what's up yet.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man? This is the Hub. Next Level Podcast. I'm BG Knocc. What's up, Redmann? We broadcasting from the House of Hip Hop, man. And right now, we gonna get into a topic with my partner from Productions, man. This is K-Walk, Kaine,
Kaine, cameraman,
Candyman, you know what I mean? All this shit.
all the shit.
But look, man, we gonna
no deal,
my nigga. So look, and then we got the homies, we got Sticcs and we got Blue still on set with us, you feel me? So y'all get ready, it's a new look for us, man, and we gonna try to keep this going. But anyhow, we gonna let Kaine broach the subject. So you starting the podcast, right?
Yeah.
What's your podcast called?
Raise Up and Rise Up.
Raise up and rise up.
What do that entail?
Yeah, well, it's basically, it's a podcast about social behaviors, family reconstruction, and relationship issues.
Okay, so break something down for us, man.
So, like me and a couple of people, we've been thinking about this for a long time. That we realized that, after learning a lot of stuff we've been learning as a black man, you know what I'm saying? And I know y'all feel the same way that I feel like I'm being attacked.
How you know how I feel?
Yeah. Nah. You don't feel like you're being attacked out? We being attacked. You know what I'm saying? We being attacked on so many levels. If you look at our story, you know what I'm saying, throughout American history, we're being targeted and attacked on so many levels. You know what I'm saying? We didn't had our identities changed so many times. Now we call ourselves African Americans and a color black. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't even hold up.
So we crayons.
Yeah, exactly. We ain't crayons, you know what I'm saying? And then, we just went through a whole issue for like the last 4-5 years of Black Lives Matter, where the police is on cameras, you know what I'm saying? Or unaliving us, my bad.
Unaliving us, yeah.
So I started realizing we being attacked on so many other levels, because right now we're actually witnessing the most in history of black men and black women divided. You know what I'm saying?
So you feeling like we've been getting oppressed for years?
Yes.
Do you know who started the whole Black Lives Matters?
George Soros.
And he was a what?
A white man. Okay. So what I'm saying is...
And then on top of that, the women that's running the movement, I heard they man haters too as well.
Exactly. So we got this feminist movement that's pretty much attacking black men.
That whole movement was janky.
And right now, we unable to provide... We being targeted on so many levels, like, you know what I'm saying? We have
let's get into it.
Yeah, we have the whole world.
So get into something specific, bro.
So let me just get to the point. Specifically, we're realizing that on a relationship aspect, we're being targeted too. Because the whole thing is to stop our reproduction. So now, black men and black women, just in general, we just going at each other. We don't like each other. The way they act and they looking at us like we just money. And to me, I feel like it's a covert operation. And my podcast, we're gonna be discussing social issues, but it's gonna be a panel that's half and half. We're gonna have half women and half men.
If we speak
transgenders,
to speak on the subject, them not wanting us to reproduce, we have to also speak on subjects like male on male being able to be married.
Yes, no, that's what I'm saying. We're going to talk about all those issues and all those angles.
As long as two women be married with each other, they'll never really be able to.
That's what I'm saying. That's the topic too.
You know
like, they're forcing this agenda. They're forcing this agenda saying it's okay.
Reproduce with each other.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to touch on topics that's really like.
So listen, let's go into something specific. Hold on, I'm talking. So let's get in on some of the issues why black men and women ain't getting along. What are some of the reasons that you say?
And let's address some of them issues, but before we do that, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. We're not going to just be going all in one, and we're going to talk about a whole broad area. We're going to talk about the actual behaviors too. That's toxic. We're gonna look at the toxic behaviors of men and women. Like right now, women think men are supposed to just pay just to get their attention and time, and women.
What's the number one toxic thing out here for men and women though?
What do you mean the number? In reality?
In reality.
The monetary system.
No, social media.
Yeah, so what's social media? Then social media.
Social media is what got all men and women heads fucked up.
Everyone's ego to blow up.
So
One at a time.
My question is, it stems down. Well, it's a question, and it's trying to break it down because it stems from the mother and the father and the household. So
yeah, but not really, because people that has a good father and a good mother fuck around and get put on social media and become something that they're not. They born on the West Coast and they can be from New York because of social media.
That's
you know what I'm saying? It don't have
household.
nothing to do with the household though. As long as they got a cell phone, they can become whatever they want to become because of social media.
That's what I'm saying.
I can look at social media and become any person that I want to become.
But it's the household, because again, if it's not the household, then you're not doing your job as a parent.
Yeah,
you're not doing your job as a parent.
But this what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
What we're dealing with. This is some new shit to humanity. We've never seen nothing like this before. This social media.
I believe personally,
so it's affecting humanity different.
That got a teenager in it, and that teenager is not on social media.
Yeah, I think social media.
I don't give a fuck from wherever, from the richest neighborhood to the poorest neighborhood.
Social media.
If they're a teenager with a cell phone, they're on social media.
I think social media just amplified the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Because people been foolish. We've been seeing it our whole lives. But now that you're able to be somebody because you got a camera and you got a profile on a certain thing, now you can just be whoever the fuck you thought you was in your mind the whole time.
Right. And you're bigger than any and everybody.
Yeah. So
with no accomplishments.
Yeah. Guess comments. What you want to say?
No accomplishments. You're bigger and better than everybody.
What you want to say, sis?
So
Down a little bit.
I don't have a Facebook or an Instagram. I feel like catch me in real life, and I work, I do hair, I do nails, and I only don't be on social media because of the stigma of that type of stuff. My kids, they don't be on social media like that. They do have an Instagram, but my sons, they post sports stuff. Deion Brooks, look him up. He don't be on there like that. The weed, all that stuff, I don't play that. He going to college. So yeah, it is different for everybody. Has a different way of life. The way I teach my kids, I don't be on that shit stuff. Sorry. I don't be on there. I don't, like I said, I don't have none of that stuff. I do have a TikTok because I like to watch it, but I'm 39 years old, so I'm a grown woman. Everybody is different. I see ass, titties, whatever. I don't do all that. So everybody is different, so I look at everybody's different ways of life. I see a lot of stuff, and that's what made me not want to do it. Like, you doing all that, I'm not doing it. And I don't be on there with the filters and all that, so if you see me, catch me in real life. So I think everybody has a different way of life, and that's all I'm going to say. And I teach my kids the right way, young black kings, and I feel like all of these men are all black kings, and I'm proud of y'all.
Thank you. I
think this is dope. This is dope.
Yeah, it is.
This is dope as hell. I see a different shade of black men. You got to get on camera, just show yourself. I see her putting the shit together. Yeah.
That's Coco, y'all.
My twin, like I love this shit. I mess with it, but like I said, everybody has their own way of thinking. And like I said, do you? Don't be a follower.
Yeah, look,
it's a following thing. All this trans stuff. Don't be a follower. Be a leader.
Yep, absolutely. That was great words. That was great words.
I'm gonna get off camera, but my mom said, you don't ever have to fit in. Stand out.
Stand out.
And that's what I do.
Yeah, and see, the thing about it, too, like social media, there's a lot of positive things as well, but it just don't get the traction as the negative. You know what I'm saying? The negative shit get all the traction. And there's a lot of shit you can learn on social media.
And that's what I'm saying.
Guess what? I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This thing is back to what I was saying. This stuff is so new. We've never seen it, so we didn't know how to deal with it.
Right.
And it's bringing opportunity, but also it's changing human social behavior. Humanity is actually changing, and we don't know whether it's changing for the good or the bad. And there's actually corporations that's studying the behavior, and they knew some of the negative effects, and they still unleashed this on us. And now we're the product, and we're seeing this, and this social behavior is actually detrimental to how we interact with each other. And now what we're seeing is, listen, I seen an article the other day, and they said the white men, in particular the white men, you know what I'm saying, are in danger between the ages of 18 and 30. That age group, they don't do nothing. They just play video games, smoke weed, and they're not getting out. They're not getting into society.
Just not
and
to
all
cut
that.
you off, I want you to continue, but real quick, if we shouldn't be called black, right? Because we don't want to be called black, right? Why should we give them the credit of calling them white men?
But I know, I understand what you're saying. That's a color, and we shouldn't. But it was that was the article. Listen. But that's what I'm saying. But what I already understand what y'all saying. It was an article, and it literally said that.
I understand,
but yeah, I don't even call myself black. I'm a Native American.
I understand.
Okay?
So why should we give them the power of calling them
That's
black?
a fictitious status.
As dark as
white and black. Yeah.
Negative.
Those are. Listen, let me explain something to you. When America first came, the United States government offered all European people to come over here to give up their ethnicity and status and call themselves whites just to come to America. See that's a whole status of the United States government.
See, the thing was, this is actually a republic. Hold on, this is actually a republic. But when they made this country a corporation, that's when they came with all these fictitious names. Bro.
White,
they had to put these labels on it. All these labels is a part of control.
Exactly.
Statistics and different things like that. Exactly. And we already know as black people, I'm black. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. We niggas. We ain't the first people to call ourselves black. No, honestly, look, Kemet in Egypt, that means black as well. The Sudan is a whole country, the biggest country in Africa. That means black. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing wrong with calling ourselves black. We copper colored people. But you understand what I'm saying? But as a status in this country, it has a negative connotation because in the law dictionary, in the Black's Law Dictionary, when you look up white, they have privileges and rights. Black means lack. Yeah, black. It's always like we got the lowest price, the lowest of everything. Yes. You understand what I'm saying? So it is a negative thing that, every time we go deal with a government agency, we got to put our race on there. All that shit is negative. It's to keep you in a certain box. That's what it's for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and y'all gotta understand something. Listen to what I'm about to say.
3/4 of the man.
3/4 of the human.
But listen. When they came over here and they made the agreements and the treaties with the original tribes of America, those tribes wasn't black. Those tribes was American Indians and Native Americans. So that's why we're not getting reparations because we're identifying in black. We're not identifying in the Native Americans and the Indians. You get what I'm saying?
This is the thing about those too. Those people don't want to even include us, bro. So you got to understand.
But those aren't the real people.
Hold on, I know, but they the ones getting the money.
Exactly.
You got to think about the $5 Indian and all that.
Exactly.
So they tricked a lot of us.
Stole our whole
They stole
status.
our whole persona.
And they got us claiming something totally different.
That's why the tribes, when you see Indians now on these reservations, they look like white folk.
Yeah.
They not originally that color. They give DNA. Some of these people got 1% Native. Some of these people got 1% Native American blood in them.
You know, and they don't even have that. But because back then, now, if we're gonna talk about time, y'all, we got to talk about time. Because the time of them coming to America and the slavery time, that's totally different. You know what I'm saying? That's 200 years apart. You know what I'm saying? From the time they started slavery and the time the Europeans sailed to this land, that's 200 years apart. So for 200 years, they slaughtered and enslaved indigenous people here.
Absolutely.
From the East Coast to the West Coast.
Exactly.
Because when they landed all the way on the East Coast.
On Plymouth Rock.
Now.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock.
That's what I'm saying.
Just by nature, the sun don't shine the same way on the East Coast.
Exactly.
So it ain't gonna be as many dark people on the East Coast as it is when you start hitting the
West.
That's not
true.
That's not true.
Hold on.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I said that's many, bro.
Yeah, as many.
Listen, the Cherokee and the Choctaw,
but
a lot of tribes was in Florida.
Hold on. Than it does in New York.
Let me give y'all some game. When they came, all the black people were on the East Coast.
Exactly.
That's
facts.
Hold on, but we was all
the Trail of Tears. They pushed us east or west.
the Oregon Trail too. That's how they.
The Oregon Trail was them discovering Oregon. The Trail of Tears was when they went and did the million land grab.
You better start reading some Western books.
No, I know about the Oregon Trail,
bro.
The Oregon Trail and the Trail of Tears are way two different things.
People all the way
They're totally two different things.
The Washington territories, the Oregon territories, them was all territories.
But that was later. That was way later.
When all of this land was all Mexico, this was Mexico territory. That was Oregon territory. That was
Shiny Sea. But it wasn't Mexico though.
Yeah,
it wasn't Mexico in those days. Mexico is a new phenomenon.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, this was all one territory.
Because Spanish came here. Spanish is from Spain. That's a European country.
That's who end up with that part
Absolutely.
of this
Absolutely.
Sea to Shiny Sea. Then they tried to conquer.
You know what I'm saying?
From the
Just
West
like the
Coast to the
French
East
ended up
Coast
with
to the West
the
Coast.
motherfucking Louisiana's part over there when they got here because they all helped win the fucking war here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they got awarded this section. They got awarded this section. These motherfuckers took that section, and that's how it went.
Yeah.
You know
Listen, I don't want to change topic. I wanted to ask you, did you see the stuff that they just talking about that Putin did when he opened up that vault and he had all those ancient pictures?
Yeah, of all the black prophets and black holy people from the ancient times, from the biblical stuff. I've already known that. I'm Muslim.
Well, we know that. We know it, but it's like it's coming out there
a few times.
So in Islam, we know that more than 70,000 prophets were black. You know what I'm saying? And it's just shameful. It's a part of white supremacy, them whitewashing history and making Jesus a white man, because they had to put themselves over us. So they, I don't even know if y'all know this. I don't know if y'all know, like when you look at a globe or a map, all the European countries are big and large, huge, to make themselves look bigger than everybody else. But they actually small.
Small as hell. You could fit
so
5 Americans inside
white supremacy goes very deep, man. Like everything they did was to put themselves over everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they're still doing. But my question is, what the fuck we gonna do about it?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we can talk about this shit to kingdom come. If we ain't gonna start making some changes, we just talking.
We gotta be like what Pac said.
That's the real shit right there.
Pac, man. We gotta fucking spark the brain of the motherfucker that's gonna be able to change it. We gotta keep fucking talking on this type of platform to the right motherfucker, for the right motherfucker to hear it, my nigga, and let somebody go to change it, bro. But it has to, somebody got to keep saying the right shit for somebody to do the right shit.
It's reputation and people getting behind one another. That's the main thing. It's
the knowledge too, because that's one thing we talk about, how the internet came and we wasn't ready. The internet has actually put this knowledge out.
It's not just the knowledge; it's knowledge.
Without the internet, we wouldn't have had this capability of knowing all this knowledge.
But listen, we can't get
TikTok did it too,
bro. Whoever's the coolest motherfucker on social media at the time, if we can't get that motherfucker to tell these motherfuckers what to do, then it ain't gonna never change. Because if they looking at a motherfucker like me, I'm not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, to the young motherfuckers like, all right, nigga, they want the nigga that's cool to tell them what to do. Cause that's who they following, the motherfucker that's cool at the time, my nigga.
Well, that's why what we doing.
We had the old saying, too many cowboys, not enough Indians.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be the leader.
We got to incorporate it. We got to incorporate it. We got to do what we got to do as far as like what he's saying is as far as like leading, we just got to lead. Like it's better to do it than to talk about it.
But you can't you can't lead, my nigga, if you ain't never followed.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to be a great follower.
You have to fucking follow, my nigga, and know how to fucking take over the lead, bro.
It's the best.
Yeah, because there's a method. There's a method to being a leader, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's two types of leaders. There's the leaders that earned it, and there's leaders that got elected.
But not
earned it. There's leaders that just moved up. It's like they moved up. Then there's leaders that got elected by the people. The leaders that get elected most of the time, like real elected, where they see what he's doing. Those are leaders that lead by example.
When I say what I said, though, it's deeper than just being young and going old, bro. What I'm saying on being able to follow, to be able to lead, bro. If somebody got a better thing going on, and it's better than what you got going on, can you pause that to follow what they got going on?
That's being intelligent.
The problem right there, bro.
Everybody want to be in the front
that can follow what this man got going on because he in a better position.
People got to learn their positions.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Play your role.
We can go back to what I got because now you're gonna help me build what I already had going on. You know what I'm saying? But
I think
with pride.
I think the Panthers. And see, this is the thing about us, bro, because the Panthers had it right too. A lot of stuff that they were doing,
man, that shit was wonderful.
Yeah, it was beautiful, right? But this the thing. Every time we get together as black people, they always infiltrate us, bro. They always get our people. They always get they always get the people that don't got the same love that we have for each other, and they'll get them to infiltrate. You know what I'm saying?
The money, I'm telling you, the money, that love of money has been destroying us because money is energy, and it's freedom, it's food, it's opportunity, it's status in reality. So until we get away from their monetary structure, we're gonna continue to fall.
But what's the way to that though?
And that's the whole question. Like, we gotta really form our own nations and get the.
We just gotta get back to our moral standards, bro. Because when you ain't got no morals, when you ain't got no morals, you gonna just do anything for $1.
That's
you know what I mean,
bro?
So yeah,
we gotta get back to our moral standards. Bro.
Yeah, bro. And I think my solution for that. My solution for that is starting with a small group like this. We don't got to go out. You know, I think like if we start with one house right here, we all get on one accord, then that shit can trickle to the neighbor, and then the neighbor, until the whole block become consolidated. You know what I'm saying? Up under one thing. Yeah. Because trying to do it all at once, it's not going to happen.
It's impossible.
I'm with that too. But you gotta think. Hold on, let him talk.
They didn't come over there marching and niggas. They didn't come over there talking. They took that shit.
They took it, but guess what?
Every history book I done read,
they took all this piece to me.
From motherfuckers trying to change it or.
But how we gonna do that without unity? Because they came unified. They came unified and took it as a collective.
We already unified.
We can't even organize.
Nah, but we don't even get along. We don't even get along. That's what I'm talking. But the thing is, this is 2024. Listen to this. Listen to this. This 2024. Listen to this though, cuz we don't got no gunships. We don't got no gunships. We don't got no Navy. We don't got no Army. We ain't got no fully automatic weapons.
We are the lowest of social status on the whole humanity right now. We are like they keeping us so far down, but they envy us. They stealing they're like we trendsetters. They love us. They're copying us. Everything we do, they want, but they keeping us so far down on the social totem pole.
I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna tell everybody this, right? And hold on, y'all. I'm gonna tell everybody this, and I'm not the type of person to give advice because I like to follow my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this. Everybody,
hold on over there, y'all.
Everybody, go home when y'all leave here tonight, or people whose house this is. Just go look in the mirror and take a look at yourself, man. And because I think knowledge of self, knowing who you are, is the first key. Yeah, it's the first key to anything that we're trying to do. Yeah. Because we can feel some things and not necessarily because you can feel shit and talk about shit, but if you ain't actually living it and trying to move towards something, then it's just a bunch of fluff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think we all got to work on ourselves internally, man. We got to get back to our spirituality and different things like that, bro, because you know it's a lot. We lack
morals and integrity and living by the right virtues because we're existing. And we're not. We got the wrong sense of self, and
absolutely,
and we're not gonna make it if we don't get this shit right, y'all. Real, and that's why we gotta get out that comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta get out that fear too. And I agree with you, man. Like,
hey, this has been a great topic, bro. Look, we broadcasted from the House of Hip Hop, man. This is the Hub and Dub Next Level podcast. I appreciate y'all, Blue. Sticcs, I appreciate y'all. And Kaine, look, we know about your podcast coming, productions and things like that. We got to get back to more of these conversations, man, because you see how it hyped up everybody in the room. This is great things to talk about. So let's do this again, man. Okay. On the next episode of Hub and Dub, we coming back with some more fire. We catch y'all on the next one.
I just want to say, take that.